This segment of CoastLife is sponsored by the Parker Group.
Well, about this time last week, we were sitting down with our friends from the Parker Group to introduce you to their new program, their new product, Archie. And there's a lot to it. We kind of broke it down for you in terms of the basics, but we're going to kind of dive back into it. We've got Dustin Parker joining us on the CoastLife couch. I mean, Archie is your baby, Dustin. So maybe kind of reintroduce some folks to Archie, what it does, and how it kind of marries two problems that you saw in real estate that you're kind of trying to solve together.
Yeah, so we're so excited since our launch last week, and thank you for joining us there.
You're welcome. It was super fun.
It was a fun event. But yeah, so after being in real estate now for about a decade, we just kept running into the same problems again and again. And consumers are just so frustrated with the experience that they have today. When you're selling your house, you have strangers kind of trouncing through it at any time. You have to get your pets out for showings, and it's just a really inconvenient process. And not only that, is like 20 to 25% of deals, once they're under contract, fall out. So there's just almost no certainty in the real estate transaction process. And so we wanted to find a way essentially to bring certainty to sellers and to consumers without compromising the value at the same time. And so with Archie, we think we've kind of created a solution that will do just that.
Nice. So how does Archie work? What are maybe some common questions that people are having, now that Archie's out there?
Yeah, so the way that Archie works essentially is you as the seller decide when you're ready to move out of your house. And when you make that decision, you hand us the keys, and we hand you up to 80% of the equity in your home. So we wire this directly to your account within 24 hours of getting the keys. And what this does is it completely eliminates you from the process. So no painful showings, you don't have to worry about cleaning your house every other day. But once you're out, we partner with you then in the sale. And so you're out of the house, we come in, we do some light enhancements, we integrate some technology into the home, so we actually increase the price and the valuation of the home at that time. And then when it sells, we share in that profit. So you as the seller keep 60% of the upside.
So you get two checks, basically.
You get two checks, exactly. So you get
Sounds good to me.
one on as soon as you move out, and the other when it sells just a few weeks later.
I mean, this is one of those like, oh, it sounds too good to be true. So what are some questions that maybe, people are starting to have now that Archie is out there, people are starting to want to use it?
Yeah, I think the most important thing for us to do is just to educate consumers on the model and how it works, because people are so used to just sucking it up and dealing with the painful process.
Yeah.
And we've just decided as society, it seems, for the last 50 years, just to accept this miserable process. And so
we do that a lot as a society.
We do. And real estate's been one of the slowest to make change and innovate in that time frame. And so I think for us, it's really important that consumers understand that this is not a loan that we're giving them. This is there's no interest on it. You don't pay this money back. When you get this 80%, you are free to move forward in your life and to purchase your next house or do anything that you want to do at that point. And then we take over the selling process and partner with you on the upside.
Yeah, I mean, you've even had one of your own real estate agents go through this process, and it was a major success. I mean, because they were at sort of the pinnacle of stress in their lives, new baby on the way, trying to sell their home. It's like, all the stressful stars have aligned.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And it's kind of ironic. So he, one of our top agents at the Parker Group, him and his wife were pregnant, expecting their first child, and they had found their dream home, but she only had a couple weeks left before that baby was coming. And the thought of getting their house on the market, selling it, having people come in, or possibly having two mortgages or living with family in that interim was just a nightmare, as you can imagine. And so we kind of kicked Archie into action, and we went through the process. We gave them that 80% up front. They purchased their next house, moved into it immediately. And then they got that second check just as they were welcoming their newborn into the new house.
That's awesome. I bet they were excited about that, and they were like, whew, you take that stress out of the equation. So for maybe folks who are at that point, they're looking to sell their home, how can they start utilizing Archie?
Yeah, the best way to learn more is just go to our website. It's archiehub.com. So it's just archiehub.com. You can we have a FAQ section, so we'll answer all of those common questions that come up, and then you can reach out to any of us on our team, and we'd love to chat with you about the process.
Fantastic. Is there anything else you want people to know about Archie right now before we let you go? Maybe other common questions, concerns, anything else out there?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just helping people understand that there is now a better way to transact in real estate. And so the options that existed before were not great, and so we've brought something new to the market that we know is going to be much more painless and a better process for all.
Yes, and the presentation that you gave at the launch, Dustin, it was really special, and I think because you are local, you are born and raised in Sussex County. This isn't some giant company coming in and promising to make things better. This is, you saw a need and you're filling it. In a community that I think will really appreciate it. So thank you, Dustin, for coming in today, and I think putting a lot of people's stress at ease and creating a new path for real estate. I think we're excited to see where this goes. We're also excited for some more CoastLife, but before that, maybe you are still dreaming up that happy place. The Parker Group has it with the Happy Place of the Week.
Welcome to this rare and beautiful 2-story home in the highly desirable Bridgeville Chase community. Features include a spacious deck perfect for outdoor living, an extended driveway for added convenience, a brand new roof, and freshly painted interiors. All carefully maintained for your immediate enjoyment. Whether you're searching for a stunning home, a peaceful retreat, or room to grow, this property offers it all. House, home, and land. Happy Place of the Week is sponsored by the Parker Group.